Anything and I'm on the draw. Wait, Manual D. Didn't we play against Manual D yesterday? No. That might be good against Creeping Target turn on. Ooh. Disrupting Shoal looking pretty OP. Definitely bottoming that. Or he does bottom and slide of hand as well. Flag. Hey, Sir Chess, you just got crushed by them. Alright, I'll try to avenge you. It's looking pretty good so far. Looks like they might be a bit massacred though. Alright, I'm hooked. I'm completely hooked. Okay, 6, they can't fix their mana. I bet there's no rush. Oh wait, I can play my turn vision, never mind. Not even sure they can cast anything good without double blue or Liana, I guess. Very scary. Oh, sewers. And Wrath the Kid, thank you for the Prime subs. Oh, sewers. Liliana. So they're playing Grixis. What did we see? Snap, Liliana. I think in the ice, not very good against Liliana. Very good. Kalandir probably decent. Jace's defeat probably good. I think this was the plan against controller. I just bought that thing in the ice. There's definitely raisable. It says, welcome Gabe. Welcome Gab. You're welcome. Thank you for all your quality streams and decklists. Thanks, bud. I'll try. Yeah, Creeping Tar Pit is pretty annoying. I just got 1 day's undoing. I don't expect every game to be that easy. We'll see. Humans yet. We played against humans yesterday. I think we got 2-0'd. But both games were kind of competitive, honestly. And we didn't have Engulf the Shore. I was kind of hating on Engulf the Shore because I think that card's usually bad in these mono blue decks, but I didn't even think about the combo with Days Undoing where you just Engulf the Shore, end up their turn, and then just Days Undoing. So decided to give it a shot today. So I did Tron Jace's defeat at Renegade because I felt a lot of the cards I wanted to counter were blue anyways right now. Teferi and it counters like Snapcaster and Vendilion Click, which are rampant. It's also, I brought it against humans yesterday. Definitely will shed a negate here. Especially I just think it's better and I have up, so all 2 for 1. How greedy do I get here? I'm just gonna top that. I don't know, I'm gonna get too greedy. These cards are probably gonna be good. Commandeer Liliana. Cards in hand. I guess I just say go. I don't need to tap out for a click. Seems unnecessary. Black spell. Oh, Snapcaster. Oh, Jay says if he'd paying off. I was saying I wish it was negate. Scratch that. Is this deck sick? Probably not, but went 1 for yesterday, but I think we made some good changes. We'll see how it goes today. It might also just be worse than, man, they do play creatures. Oh, that's super beating. I have 1 Dismember. I'm gonna be seeing a lot of cards, so. Come on, deck. Damn. Alright, we got a few more draw steps. Deep Freeman or Vendilion Click? Vendilion Click, I guess. I obviously have a counter spell. It's going to be bad for me. But I feel like I need to push my luck. Going to. I forgot I had that card in my deck. It's pretty good too. Should I click first? Does that make any sense whatsoever? Doesn't make a ton of sense. I see should have done that in their upkeep. Alright, we're back in it. Does this deck have a lock? Not really a lock, no. But you do get to draw cast Days Undoing, drawing 7 cards to your opponent's one, so that's kind of a lock. Should be good enough. Slide up hand. I just want to find another Days Undoing. Or another in our set, I mean. 2 Logic Knots. I'm gonna click them in their draw step. Jeez. Hey, my keys, Ken. Yeah, we've definitely we've done the combo this game, but we're pretty far behind, so we're still I mean, this game looks like it's fairly over now. Can't really imagine my opponent coming back from that spot. Hey, for Josh. Thanks for the kind words. Dude, that copy pasta is so good. I got a somewhat not very friendly comment in my article today. Hey, Lily. I saw you were playing the SCG Invitational. How does that work? They just like invite you because you're kind of a big deal, or did you like, was it open invitation to all the NPL players? Oh, right, you're right, for SCG. How do I like no pants shelter art? I mean, that's just the OG shelter art, right? It's the only one I know. Oh, I never even realized that was the art. LSG was talking about the comments being particularly toxic this time around. Are people just amping the toxicity on the comment for the set or what? I'm not too sure. Maybe people just were, you know, a bit more passionate about that set than other set, and that leads to, you know, more intense feelings, I guess, and not always good. Maybe some people really wanted Wasteland and Counterspell Modern Legal, you know. For the Invitational, is it Standard, Modern was top 8 in Standard or something? Or Standard, Modern, and top 8 in Modern? Of each day. Cool. Being kind of rude here, not casting a spell so we can commandeer it. Oh, there we go.
Bit of constructive criticism here. You're a washed-up old Frenchman and I hate you.
Wow. All right. Well, hey, I'll take the $10 donation. Yeah, looks like that worked out. It's donation, Adam. I wonder if Adam's serious. Well, this matchup seemed a bit tougher than this felt like fairly fortunate. Well, I guess control matchups should be okay-ish. I messaged Huey on Facebook this morning. I mean, he was sleeping, I guess, but I told him he was a fraud because he didn't even have Wall of Blossoms in his Masters deck when he won the very first Master, whereas that they should have just given the preview to Jason Zila, who had Wall of Blossoms in his deck. Oh, this is gonna be so good for us. It's gotta be an amazing matchup.
Subbing to mock you for using overpowered planeswalkers.
Can I lose this game? Can they go like... Can they beat the hate? Who do we have? We had the Stone Peanut with the 6 months. We had Panasav with the 4 months. We had Jarvis with the tier 1 sub. Thanks, Jarvis. Thanks to all 3 of you. Unlucky. Assuming I can't really lose this game, but you never know. 2 times sub to Gab is a gift given to me by Hotori's, yeah. Looks like Twitch Prime is back, or the Twitch sub thing is back in line, and you don't get to play your sub notification every day of the month. I guess it just... Dude, it's sick. I could actually, like, if I had Commandeer in hand, I could Disrupting Shoal for 7. That'd be kind of gas. I'm just gonna lose to a free. Probably their best shot this game. Just beat me down with the free. I wonder if they just scooped there. Wait, I have double Sin and Spirit Guide? Wow. They had it. I think this is a good
You can't believe what fell. You can't believe what fell.
That was Shoal, so I don't get blown out by a command. What's a command? Also, what's their combo already? Once they have Grisha Brand. Have the whole they have the whole nourishing Brin to lamp. They have the whole nourishing shoal thingy. Like that surgical on nourishing shoal does anything for me? Can that come up? Surgical reasonable. I'm doing it's probably unnecessary. These cards are probably too expensive. How did I beat a Resolve 7-7? It's a good point. Keeping Jason Cryptic, I guess. And a couple thing in the ice because they're 2 mana cards for my Disrupting Shoal. Maybe I should just have like almost all my 2 mana cards because of Disrupting Shoal. Summon. Did I know that the cards for the set were decided 2 years ago? I don't know. I mean, I knew that, you know, Tom Ross worked on that set, so that was a while ago. I don't know how much they changed since, you know, and all that stuff. Alright, I only have 1 quote-unquote Force of Will. What even happens if I seal Neoform? Does anyone know? It works, right? I just gonna fail to find because I have nothing that got saved in my deck, but it still counters it. It's gotta work. It's gotta be one of the worst matchups for them. The deck almost won the PTQ on last Sunday. There's a lot of blue-white in the field. Commandeer and then cast my spells, that'd be kind of gas. Seems bad though. Oh, never mind. I was thinking Commandeer game 1, but you can't Commandeer a creature. Oh, I'm dumb. Find a Disrupting Shoal first. Deck looks pretty consistent. That's 2 games in a row where they turn two Neo for me. How many cards do they need to go off? 4? Just play the ice. This is the joys of Modern. You're playing a great deck and you get paired against your worst matchup that's like a tier 7 deck. Good starts. Dwellers. Oh, we sell in Shelter. Shelter, one of the greatest limited card of all times. I even played that deck in Constructed in a tournament. It was a team tournament. It was the French team championship, I guess. And it was a unified standard. And my teammates were playing like, I think it was blue-black Psychotog and red-green Fires or something. And I was playing a blue-white Merfolk deck with Shelter in it. I was playing kind of a metagame deck. I think I had Disrupt in the main deck. It was like an anti-blue-black / anti-red-green deck. Because these were like most obvious decks. We lost in the finals. I think we ended up losing. I think one of my teammates got a game loss because they had like presented an illegal deck in one of the games because their opponent stole one of their cards with a spell. Something really dumb, and that should have definitely not been a game loss in the spirit of the game, but that was kind of tough. Is Disrupt Modern playable? I think Disrupt would be Modern playable if it was legal. Don't they play Disrupt in Legacy? I like the Looter in this deck. I don't know, I just built kind of my own version. I didn't try the original version. It was Lore Broker and Notion Thief. Definitely sounds interesting. Oh, we're playing against another streamer. What does Urza the Planeswalker usually play? Streamer's Battle. Good. Oh, these cards are very good. I'm gonna keep my set, I guess. I like Notion Thief, but the hard lock from looting is legit. Yeah, looter seems pretty good. I mean, Notion Thief seems insane too if you can set it up. Ancestral Vision. Playing Ancestral Vision in a format where people are playing Narset and Teferi seems kind of sketchy. Since both passive completely wreck you. But I guess there's not that many decks playing Narset and Teferi yet. Target Smart, that's pretty brutal. Is our opponent just playing taking turns? What do you think about Spell Spare versus Spell Pierce in blue-white? I don't love either. I tried Spell Pierce a bit in blue-white and it was pretty mediocre for me. I think one Spell Snare is probably fine, but I don't think I'm playing either right now. I think these cards kind of suck right now. If you have a second Spell Pierce, you know, GG, etc. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that was gross. Triggering the ascension of their second Spell Pierce. That was pretty nasty. Hey Edgar, is this like the truth? No, probably not, but maybe. Exhaustion. They're playing taking turns. Narset is the truth. This deck, not too sure. Commandeer would be nice. I have a feeling they have a really hard time beating in our sets. What should I take here? Remand or Serum Visions? Take a Remand, I guess. Was the Chapin deck I did well was 10 years ago. It was, assuming they were referring to Cruel Control when I won Kyoto. It was actually a Wafo deck, I think, originally. I don't remember. It was a Wafo. I think originally it was Guillaume Wafo Tapa and Manuel Boucher. I don't exactly remember. It was kind of a known deck list, because if you look at the deck lists from that tournament, a lot of people actually played that deck. That's a really good one, right? It's gotta be. It's not a land, though. Yeah, I was supposed to bottom. I guess I just Days Undoing, right? My hand's really good, though. I mean, I don't think I can lose if I Days Undoing. Oh. Spell Snare or Spell Pierce? Wow, I might actually get owned there. If they have another bolt, I just lose. That's so sick if I lose like that to double bolt. Thinking about Snapcaster Mage, and they both work well, but Spell Pierce is probably a bit safer. But it's possible it's just a mistake. It's possible Spell Snare is strictly better than Spell Pierce in that spot. Give me the like frowny face. Should I give him the smiley face? Fails plays around Logic Knot. There's almost no chance they're playing Logic Knot. Like, the only counter spell I can see them playing is like Remand, right? Alright, this game should be fairly over. Sure, doesn't even do anything. Can they even go off from like no cards in hand? I doubt it. Like another fantastic matchup. Keep getting paired against dirtly blue decks. I'm the king of dirtly blue decks. Was Days Undoing apparently. I'm assuming they're gonna scoop. No? Okay. Taking turns. Taking turns. Twisted Image. I don't know. Sweet card. Kill Noble Hierarch mostly. You know, these kind of creatures. Kill Thing in the Ice. See, good point. Hey, sister. Do 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 do. All the commandeers. Is Urza the Planeswalker streaming right now? How goes the Narset deck? So far so good today. We won our first 5 games. We got some really good matchups so far. Well, the round 1 was kind of close. Is Bizarre Trade Mage Modern playable? I doubt it, but it is super solid body. I don't know. Draw 2, discard 3, 3/4 flying. I mean, it looks like it should be Modern playable, right? I'm assuming I'll see some play in some decks. Someone will find good use for it. Is this deck good enough to justify Commandeer in paper? Honestly, you can play this deck without Commandeer, but I think it has been really good against control decks. How much is Commandeer? You can definitely play that deck without Commandeer if you want to. A playset is less than $100. Jeez, that's expensive. I'll keep as many Snapcaster Mage as the deck gave me. Should I just surgical Serum Visions to see their hand? Might be a bit loose. Kind of wish this was a random blue card. I'm not even sure I should remove them. Oh, they do have Narset in their deck. They play 4 Narset as well. Remand. Narset, exhaustion. 2 lightning bolts, blah blah blah. Down surgical. So if I Jace the remand, I commandeer the remand my commandeer, I get to draw the card and I get my commandeer back. And then they get to play a Narset. And I get to Jace Plus and have Snapcaster up. I don't get commandeer back. Why not? Oh. So what am I gonna remand? Does my play even work? You can change the target of remand to commandeer, but that just counters it. Let's commandeer the Narset. Yeah, I could do that too. That's a good point, actually. We'll see. What if they exhaustion instead of Narset? So they drill land. Hey, Dr. Watt. Glad you enjoyed the show. Pretty great show Randy has put together over the years. I'm not gonna lie, I don't watch the other. I've never watched it. I've watched a few matches here and there, but it's like kind of a bit late for me, so I usually don't watch. I could wait a turn, right? There's no rush. Did you another Snapcaster? Oh, that. Oh, that. Could Snapcaster remand now? That seems kind of bad. I should make my move, I think, before it's too late. Exhaustion, Narset, Snapcaster. Is it a mirror match? They're playing taking turns. I'm playing Narset Days Undoing. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. When I jammed Jace into remand, they said this can be good. Hopefully a remand is good enough. Yeah, I'm still not sure if I wasn't supposed to just force a Jace there. Will Walnut will see more play because of Narset? I don't know, maybe. Doesn't sound completely unreasonable. He says, I just want to see your deck. Only can come and watch the stream, buddy. Or is he streaming? No one told me, or is that streaming? I know he streams sometimes. Yeah, I think Narset might get banned. I don't know, it doesn't seem like it's too good for Modern yet. Was this a 10 for 1? Oh, I don't know. Well, deck's really good against blue and combo. Nothing new here. How's the Dredge matchup? Not sure. Probably not great, but Days Undoing kind of messes with their graveyard. Humans, yeah, we lost to humans. It seems like Engulf the Shore might do the trick though. Tron should be easy, yeah. Storm matchup should be fine. Yeah, we haven't played against Dredge yet. We've played against humans once. We went 1-3 yesterday, but the list was a bit rougher yesterday. Can't remember what we lost to besides humans. Another blue deck. Phoenix maybe. That's rude. Oh, they didn't outscour me after I top 2.
23. Just the best.
Hey Blue, thanks for the 23 month support. So what's that? Is that 23 for Michael Jordan or? I never even realized I just see blue. Seems kind of good. Wait, does that make sense? I should have just bought them both. Foliage was the Twitch Prime sub. Welcome to Sewer Foliage. Appreciate the support. I think I should just spell snare that, not play with fire. Probably just jam Narset and not minus or anything. Hey Urza. Have you played the other version? I haven't tried the Conley version, kind of the original build, I guess. Was Notion Thief and Low Broker. I went more, I don't know, less fancy, I guess, less gimmicky, but I don't know, maybe the blue black version's just better. Alright, should I get greedy here and try and opt into a land? I think that's unnecessary greed, especially with only 20 lands. I think I'm just in a great shape right now with clicking their draw step. They don't have counter spells in their deck. Oh wow. So much for being in great shape. Well, still glad I did what I did, I guess. Echoing Truth's main deck, wow. You know, that was how they rolled these days. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure this deck does poorly against board presence. I'm 3-0 because I got paired against Grixis Control and it was kind of closed, and I got paired against Neoform, which seems like an absurdly good matchup, and I got paired against your deck, which seems like a pretty decent matchup too. Alright, they have no cards in hand, but they do have a Phoenix in play. I have a feeling I'm gonna be okay. I guess I'll get my own board presence. Commandeer. Commandeer might actually be okay. They do have 2 lootings in the yard. Is that even good? Seems fine. It's even better. Could go for the combo, but I think I can go click first. Actually, I could have done Narset plus click. Maybe that was better, given that I have a backup Narset in hand. I probably messed up. Oh well. No Phoenix for you, no thank you. Yeah, that was pretty bad. I could have Narset plus Days, but I don't think I'm in a rush. I think I should have Narset plus Click. Narset plus Click was super good, I think. I got a second Phoenix. I should still be okay, though. Hey, Raph. The raid. Welcome everyone. I'm probably playing something completely different than what Raph was playing, but I assure you we're having fun. We're about to draw 7 cards, and our opponent gets to draw 1 card. I think that's good. Oh, my hand's kind of garbage. Yeah, and we shuffle the Phoenixes away. I mean, I could technically lose this game. Could just have looting, discard 2 Phoenix into cantrip. That'd be unfortunate. We just do it again. Chase bounce on doing, yeah. I would just flip my thing in the ice too. That'd probably work. This is probably kind of fancy, but I just can't resist, I guess. Definitely commandeering that. Oh, I get to flip thing in the ice too. Hey Blue, you're welcome, buddy. I agree, this is fairly great. Alright, Raph, we'll see you later. Thanks for the raid. Raphael Levy, French Hall of Famer. PT points, all-time PT points leader. Been streaming a lot. I think he streams Arena. He's been streaming a mix of brews. He likes to brew. A blessing and a curse. Kind of same for all the brewers. Sometimes they're good, sometimes not as good. Had to sideboard in this matchup. Disrupting Shell seems kind of bad. Maybe Commandeer is bad. They get Spout Pierce and stuff. Commandeer seems a bit steep. Disrupt, maybe just that, and then I bring in the Artifact Hate. Thing in the Ice is pretty good against them, right? I haven't really played Thing in the Ice mirror matches. Do they play Snare? I think they're gonna have Spell Pierce, right? They're gonna have like couple Spell Pierce and couple and a Dispel. It used to be 2 Spell Pierce, 1 Dispel was stuck. Engulf is decent against them, you think? Yeah, I can see one of Engulf. I can see that. Jason's Defeat is probably fine. I'm a bit worried about the enchantment, Pyromancer Ascension. Do I need Dismember? I have my own things in the ice. I have a Twisted Image. What happened to the one of sideboard? I decided I was going to try a bit harder today. Jace is not the greatest against them. They have Drake, yeah. Maybe board out a Days Undoing or 2 like I usually do because it's hard to set up in the mirror match. Drop some cantrips. I don't think I want to drop cantrips. I mean, I'm kind of cheating on lands with all the cantrips, so... I don't know if this is right. I'm just going to board out my 4 mana cards because of Spell Pierce and Dispel. Commander Ascension, Pyroman. Yeah, that does sound kind of tempting. What happened to Kozilek in the sideboard? No one's playing Mail. We actually played against Mail the other day, was blue-white, and we won on the back of Narset and Teferi, actually, so you might not even need it, even if Mail becomes popular again. I think Mail has a bunch of horrible matchups right now. Wait, he mailed me? Oh, did he scry to the... No? Oh, they have Surgical in hand. Yeah, that probably means they have Surgical in hand. So we should play around that if we can. Surgical's probably pretty strong against me. I could Spell Pierce Slide of hand. Seems a bit aggressive. Well, I guess I should have. Hey, SJ Bonds. I have not played with the Lore Broker build. This is kind of the first build I've played, so I can't compare. And I didn't really watch Conley play that much. I mean, I guess I have to spell pierce that now, right? No, I don't think I'm in that great of a shape, honestly. I don't think this, he says GG in chat, but I don't think this game is over or anything. I watched Conley's draw 2 Blessed and Border Post for the GG stream. Yeah, dude, these color lands are so bad in this deck. I don't know about Border Post. Conley's deck can hardlock. Yeah, I've seen a lot. I was surprised actually at how many people said that, asked about like, what's your hardlock? You usually find a way of winning when you draw 7 cards and your opponent draws 1. That's my hardlock. Don't Jace's defeat that? Jace's defeat doesn't counter that many. I mean, it counters like Serum Visions and it doesn't counter Manamorphose. Counters Sting in the Eyes, but I can kill that. I guess I'll just counter it. Is that loose? Maybe I shouldn't even have Jace's defeat. I didn't even think. I was like, oh, they're blue. You know, maybe I don't even want Jace's defeat in my deck after sideboard. Maybe Disrupting Shoal's better. I could just Days Undoing now just because I'm low on cards. Reset the graveyard too. Yeah, this is kind of scary. This is a decent spot to play Days Undoing. Wait 1 more turn. What am I waiting for, though? What am I waiting for? What if he has Manamorph? I guess I can... Yeah, I can, like, Snapcast or Spell Pierce. Have Dismember. I don't think you play Snap first. You want to keep mana up. Alright, I'm going to say go one time. I think if I were to cast Days Undoing, I would definitely rather keep 2 mana up for a counterspell than play my Snapcaster. What about Quicken? Could play Quicken over Sleight of Hand. I don't think you need to instant speed Days Undoing though. Yeah, this is terrifying, and I boarded out. I'm gonna use Jace's defeat. But they could have Spell Pierce in hand. I'd rather have a Spell Pierce in my deck when I shuffle everything than a Jace's defeat. Yeah, I don't want them to hit a land. I guess Narset, right? Change of plans. I'm assuming that's good. Should probably even, I don't know. Pyromancer Ascension's just so scary. Maybe I just need to keeping Disrupting Shoals and stuff. That's obviously really good for me. Oh wait, oh it works. Okay, yeah. Could actually Serum Visions try and hit a land drop. Did I forget to attack last turn? Yeah, I forgot to attack last turn, right? Phoenix probably a decent matchup. Pyromancer Ascension is really scary though. Well, I think you're going to play against all blue decks. Deck is nice. To be fair, the other mono blue deck is just the one without Days Undoing. The one I play sometimes, the big blue deck, is really good against the blue decks too. They kind of have the same strength. That's actually how I got the idea. I threw in, someone told me I should throw in 1 Days Undoing, and I did, and it was like pretty good. It was kind of win more though. But there's definitely spots where Days Undoing is not win more. I mean, these decks are very similar. This is very close too. What did we play against? We played against Grixis Control. That was probably our closest match. Then we played against Neoform, blew them out with the free counter spell. Then we played against Taking Turns, which seems like a good matchup, and Phoenix, which seems like a reasonable matchup too. So no humans, no Grixis Shadow, no Burn. Deck's probably good against Burn, to be fair. Deck's probably really good against Burn. Or maybe not really good. Eidolon's huge beating. Alright, I guess I keep. I just commandeer turn on Dial, honestly. What else am I going to do? Good against Burn, because I don't take damage from our lands and I have some cheap counter spells, and wait, that's not the version. I don't know, Thing in the Ice is a reasonable card against Burn. Spell Pierce, Spell Snare, Narset's pretty strong. The combo seems kind of strong against them. Commandeer is reasonable. I don't know, I think this deck's probably fine against Burn. I'm definitely gonna keep Thing in the Ice, even though it might end up being a mistake. I might just keep Days Undoing and just cast it for value, and then I can pitch it to Commandeer maybe. That's funny if we get paired against Burn. Looting. Is that Dredge? They drew one of their 2 basic mountains. It is Dredge. Are we gonna get to live the dream? Cathartic Reunion. Come on, chat. Focus. Focus. It's never happened. Every time I tell chat to focus. You're really bad at focusing, chat. Do we think this deck's better than blue-white? Well, let me extrapolate the 8 matches I've played and do the super calculation with my overpowered brain. Yes, this deck is 2.6% better than blue-white against the field. Oh wow, chat. There's the first time for everything. I think you've finally done it. I was probably just live from the loam, actually. Never mind. I got excited for no reason. Too good to be true. Alright, what does Days Undoing do for me here? Wait, it didn't bring back the blood gas right away? Oh yeah, they wanna... Like, am I in a rush? Am I in a rush to cast my cards? My hand is bad, but I do get to cast a Logic Knot next turn, or Commandeer, and I get to remove counters from Thing in the Ice. Or do I want my Thing in the Ice to say kind of fresh so I get it actually flip later? Yeah, I think it's better to cast Day right away. Alright, I think that's reasonable. Ooh, the full spoilers is out. Nice. Guess some visions first. Digs deeper to Commandeer. I get C7 cards to Disrupting Shoal or Commandeer. Alright, that's probably GG, right? Man, and Gilded Shore's really good too. Assuming it's really hard for them to beat Commandeer there. We get 2 days on doing again next turn. How does Dredge work with Narset? So the way it works is as long as they haven't drawn a card, they can replace their draw trigger with a dredge. But as soon as they draw a card, they can't dredge anymore. Alright, do I want to flip my thing in the ice right now, or do I want to wait a bit? Probably just flip it right now. Hey DW.T. Yeah, it was close to blue-white though when we played. Mono blue, blue-white. I played a land already, right? I don't get to attack. Unlucky. Oh yeah, you were happy when it wasn't blue-white. Yeah, it was a bit easier for you. Thanks, Adam. Narset Dredge command. Alright, let's see. Past that, I'm not too sure. Commandeer, Disrupting Shoal. I mean, Commandeer against Cathartic Reunion is completely bonkers, but... One game on against Dredge. I don't think the Dredge matchup's that bad. It seems like what our deck does lines up nicely against what their deck do. Like, thinking yeah, it's a pretty solid card against Dredge, and you have the combos, and our set is good against them. Alright, let's see. Logic Knot seems pretty bad. Rayman on the draw might be kind of bad. Seems like Engulfed Shore has to be good, right? Yeah, Commandeer against... I mean, what do I want to Commandeer besides a huge conflagrate and... I think Commandeer is probably a bit greedy. Click. I mean, Click's not very good against Dredge in general, but with Narset, I agree though. I can board out Click. Let's see, I don't want any of these cards. I don't think I want Logic Knot. Oh, that's still 61. Commandeer seems so narrow. I mean, does Dredge ever board out a Cathartic Reunion? Probably not. Freeing Golf seems maybe a bit much. Alright, I guess I'm not gonna do Commandeer. Also, I'm bringing in black cards, so the impact, I think, is every blue card you board out hurts Commandeer a lot. Any thoughts on Quicken? I don't think you need 2 days on doing that source at instant speed. It doesn't matter, right? Then keep all the golf. I see a lot of cards though. It's probably a mulligan actually. I just kept because I saw 3 and 4 spells, but forgot what matchup I was playing. That was probably a bad keep. Oh, we have the combo if we're still alive. I'll keep them busy, hopefully. It's kind of a number to like Thing in the Ice and Days and Engulf the Shore. This is why you need the colorless land, so you can engulf the shore for exactly 3 mana, or exactly 3 islands. The art is kind of sweet. It looks like one of these paintings, you know, one of the Dutch painters from I don't know which century. I could see that like being in the Louvre or something. It's pretty scary. I think we're gonna be dead. We're gonna be dead way before. Yeah, maybe I need to keep in Commandeer, especially on the draw. I think on the play it's gonna be much easier for me, but it looks like they get kind of unlucky. I'm not really though. It looks like one of those paintings where someone gets an ocean scene from the thrift store and then paints a spaghetti monster into it. Card's pretty good for loam strategies. Winding Way. Choose creature or land. Reveal the top 4 cards of your library. Put all cards of the chosen type into your hand. Rest into your graveyard. So you have to choose before. It's kind of cool. It's more dirtly cards. Another Creeping Chill? Jeez. Alright. Hasty Narcomoeba. We have that Engulf the Shore was a Commandeer. I might have won that game. What else could it have been? Yeah, I think Commandeer is kind of the last card I cut. I mean, I'm not technically dead. Oh yeah, I'm very dead, right? Oh, they have Lightning Axe too? Even Disrupting Shoal would have been nice. I guess I can just Days Undoing. They're getting back an Amalgam. 2? 1? Just 1, right? Can I win? Well, that was a pretty good draw from opponent. But I should have mulliganed. Stupid. Lost the game. The perfect's not happening. Man, that was for the 10-0. Engulf is bad. It's like Thing in the Ice number 5/6. I don't think it's necessarily bad. They have Lightning Axe too for Thing in the Ice. Thing in the Ice is hard to keep alive in this matchup. I don't think it's bad. Yeah, it's a good point. Snap is not that good, but it's really good with Surgical, so I'm going to keep it in. No, I think Snap is good. Disrupting Shoal seems kind of whatever. Am I going to Disrupting Shoal their turn 1 looting, for instance? Maybe, maybe not. Or I keep Shoal over Commandeer. I'm not sure, it's only 2 cards. I can counter turn 1 looting. I think Jace and Command are good. I think I can slow the game down and drop a Jace and can take over. Maybe I don't need it. Maybe I should be all in on the cheap spells. Definitely on the draw, I should have not, I mean, given how that game played out. Anyways, I kept a super, super bad hand. I think I even had 2 days on doing in my hand, which is basically a mulligan. I think Modern Horizon is great, and it's going to be great for Modern and super interesting. I love it. I mean, even if there's not like a billion cards that end up being playable in Modern, you know, it's still, you don't, I mean, Modern's pretty good right now. What doesn't play thing in the ice? It's kind of bad if I say go, play sleight of hand, say go, and they have a looting or another Shriekhorn. And even if they have Reunion, I think it's not the end of the world. Alright, this game's looking much better. I think we might get ourselves a trophy here. Stretch though. Blink. You might miss it. Oh, it could get out of hand real fast. Celebratory glass of water. Ooh. Remand Conflagrate. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. Surgical trap? Both? Guess I'll take trap. Is that even better than surgical looting? Probably doesn't matter either way. Didn't know about it though. Assassin's Trophy. Kind of want to let it resolve. I love my extra lands. Just milk my win a bit more. Ah. Putting me to the test. Alright, I won't be dumb. I mean, I don't have to counter it, but I probably should counter it. Blue likes it. Easy. We lost one game.